Okay, at this time to make a special announcement, the owner, the operator, the star maker, Mr. Wildside, Steve Martin.
Oh, the receding Steve Martin. And we all know what's receding. Steve Martin seems to have a large envelope in his possession.
I hold in my hand Exhibit A. You know, I come out here last week on television telling everybody how the BLC chair need to be banned from wrestling for good. Andrew Thomas, our senior official, had his arm broken in half due to the BLC and their little chair. Now take a look at this dragon and tell me, is that arm broken or what?
It's broken in half, oh my goodness.
Now this goes to prove what I've been saying all along. So at this time, I'm gonna try to talk some sense into this boy one more time. Andrew Thomas, get your ass out here, the man needs to see you.
Steve Martin showing the x-rays of referee Andrew Thomas, and there he is. Andrew Thomas, former senior official, actually still a senior official with Wildside, having his arm broken.
This is an example of what happens when the star maker is not in control of a person's career. Andrew Thomas has gone downhill severely over the last 2 weeks with a broken arm and can barely afford clothes, it looks like to me. Andrew, I've told you time in and time out, you've got to listen to me. I made Jimmy Tucker famous, and if you'll listen, I'll make you famous, but obviously you're not going to be able to do it without my help.
Mr. Wildside, let me just say, you were right, and I was wrong, and I'm sorry. I'm with the program now, and I know you got Jamie Tucker to the WCW, and I know that you can do the same for me because you are the star maker.
Who said ass kissing doesn't get you anywhere? It gets you everywhere in Wildside, especially with a star maker, Steve Martin. So Andrew, you're on board now. You get the full picture, and I'm not going to have no more silly little chair out here with a BLC.
Well, I got one thing to say to the BLC, if you don't mind. This is a message to you, JC Dazz and Scottie Wrenn. And I swear by the metal plate and the 5 screws in my arm that I'm going to get my revenge on you. And it might not be tonight, and it might not be next week, but by God, when it happens, you're going to know it was for me.
Oh dear, referee Andrew Thomas threatening revenge is sort of on both members of the BLC for breaking his arm during the famous Dazzinator, which really hit the mark, for lack of a better word.
Shut up!
Give the mic to Scottie Wrenn, Steve.
For starters, you peon, you're a nothing and nobody. You come out here and want to make these people think you something, you ain't jack shit.
Subtle.
You want to take fame and glory of all these great talents in the WWF and WCW. Where's your ass at?
Ooh.
Sitting right here in the NCW arena, marking out on all your past boys.
Point made.
As far as you little jabroni, what we did to you was just the beginning. You're the one who screwed us out of the tag team titles. You screwed us, so screw you. And as far as you go, you stick your nose in our business, you'll be in matching slings. What you got to say about that, Mr. Wildside?
First of all, let me say this. If you lay a hand on Andrew or I, your ass is going to be fired and you won't be back. That's first. Second of all, I am the star maker, and maybe you two need to listen to me. Because I can get you where you need to be, but you're going to have to do it by my terms. Now, security guard, get your ass up here, and I mean now. I want you to take that chair and take it to the back and get it to...
Shut up again! You want this chair, punk? You want it? You can have it.
Oh my! The security patrol here at Wildside attempting to get the chair from the BLC. Not if Scottie Wrenn and JC Dazz has anything to say about it. Oh, down goes security team member C as Steve Martin, Mr. Wildside, and senior referee Andrew Thomas. Oh dear, I don't know if the camera's picking up, but Andrew Thomas got the inaugural BLC chair and have walked out the door with it. Looks like Mr. Wildside and Andrew Thomas got their wish, took away the BLC chair. I imagine they'll be able to find the chair someplace else, but still, point made for Mr. Wildside and Andrew Thomas. And now the BLC is ornery, and you don't want an ornery Boogaloo crew, that's for sure. More Wildside coming up, though, right after this.